we are live. Bye.
Stay a while.
Stay a while.
Stay a while and listen.
You get it.
Diablo is being a little shit to the east. You should do something about that, Chosen One.
Is that the remake that's coming out?
It's out today.
Oh, I am excited. I was wanting to play
$40 for enhanced graphics, or you can play with the old graphics.
I mean, do they really look that different?
Oh yeah, it's a huge improvement.
Abaddon, we're live. What are you sighing about?
My iPad is dying.
Why is your iPad dying?
As it is. That's what I used to take notes, don't you know?
Because he hasn't been feeding it.
Should always feed your iPad.
I have never been feeding it juice.
It needs a steady diet of high C and chicken nuggets.
Definitely. I'll return to our heroes.
Once you're live, I'll do the recap.
How to spell own name.
What?
Huh?
Did you just tell me how to spell only?
No, how do you spell? I was saying, how do I spell my own name? My character's name.
Oh, nice. Abaddon.
Abdubadabdubdub.
Abadabadoo.
Abadabadubab.
Abaddon. That's what your name literally says is Abaddon.
Abaddon.
I know it's Abaddon, but if you need to spell it, you're Abaddon.
Yeah, it's true.
Abadaga Dimmadome. Honor the Dimsdale Abaddon Madome.
Good.
Good effort. Good effort.
I appreciated it.
Right.
I really like
I'm just picturing Abaddon with a
good.
huge hat on now.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely great.
Hi, little baby. We're just getting set up. I hope you are having a good chill in the chat. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Oh, I see Alex. How interesting.
Yeah, right?
Icy Alex, get a coat.
Okay.
One up.
Burp, burp. Are you good, Abaddon?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
Sorry, I just promote myself in
Welcome
Discord.
to the world of Spark!
Is that how they woke me up from the time travel?
Nice.
Yes.
I just thought about that. That's so good.
Yes. This is it
Futurama
now.
you.
No. This is now canon.
Oh man.
Alright, so welcome everybody to our 34th session of the game. We are down a player this evening, but we still have dear, wonderful, death-seeking Abaddon. Say hi.
Hello.
And our beautiful priest, Dongrave.
I'm actually a cleric, but that's me.
Well, yes, cleric. The priest isn't an actual D&D class. Is it? I don't think so.
It's a mystery to everyone.
No, it is not.
Okay. And then we have our rough, tough fighter type, Red.
I'm not even a fighter.
He's not even a type.
Anyway,
He
when
just is.
last we left our heroes, they had just settled down before they got to their destination of the hero mound. And they were attacked by undead as everybody else tried to settle in for a good old sleep. They did manage to destroy pretty much all of them. One of them did run off into the forest all spooked by dear Dongrave's turn undead. So it has properly fled the scene and they have destroyed everything else. Elise and Marco, they look fine. They were in the thick of it. So they are good to go. And Isaac's kind of gotten quiet, a little lethargic. No longer talkable for the current time frame.
Isaac, go to your hole.
He is gonna go to his hole. So,
Okay.
what would you all like to do?
So I'll turn like, do you want to hunt the other one down?
Do we? Like, he's gonna be a ways off. Like, surely something else will distract him before he gets back to us.
There's no guarantee for that.
That's entirely true. And we still have resting to do, I believe.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It isn't like the middle of the night, I believe.
We have not rested yet, no, says Elise.
Do you think we can find the other one and get back and rest, like, without losing our night of long rest?
I mean, he literally could not have gotten that far. Let's. Can I do my survival check?
Primeval awareness? Is that what you're after?
Nope.
Oh.
Give me- Are you doing like a track check?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a survival.
Yeah.
You're gonna start tracking.
Well, 13.
Okay. So you go off to the left there, and from the tracks that you can see without leaving the campsite, and then you tracked a little bit ways into the forest, it does appear to have just GTFO'd away from you.
Mm.
And you don't see the tracks stopping at all. They seem to just keep GTFOing away from you as fast as possible.
All right. I will primeval awareness to locate for undead.
Okay. Refresh my memory, that gives you, because you're in a forest setting, that's 5 miles?
Yeah.
Okay. In your primeval awareness, you do see one undead to the west, which is quite a ways away from you. If you were to go and track it, it would probably take you a little bit of time, as long as it stays right where it is.
Is it moving?
Does your primeval awareness tell you if it's moving?
It tells me how far away it is.
Mm-hmm. So it is probably about a 10 to 15 minute walk from your current location. So it's probably the one that Dawngrave scared away. But since you don't know if it's continuing to move away from you, that's what you've got. Unless you're going to cast it again.
I'll do it again just to make sure.
Okay, how much time in between them do you want to wait?
5 minutes.
Okay. So while he's doing this, anyone else doing anything?
No, but I'm just gonna silently go back to his tent. And just kind of like lay it down.
I see Red doing his tracking bit that we all know he's super good at. So I'm just kind of like intently waiting on results.
Yep. Elise will ask you, should we do something with these bodies?
Oh, that's a good plan. That's a good plan. I'll do a thing with the bot.
Okay, what are you doing with the bodies?
Oh, there's my D&D Beyond. It's hiding from me.
It's over there.
This is over there. Huzzah.
Diablo.
Play, play, play.
Where is it? Did I get rid of it? Oh, no, here it is. I will ritually cast a gentle repose
On all of
upon
them?
the bodies. Yes. It'll take
Okay.
me a handful of minutes.
That's okay. Are you going to leave them where they are?
I would like to gather them all together in a line, in a row, and then gentle repose them.
Okay. Where would you like to place the bodies? And I'll move them there.
That's downhill, right?
That is
Uphill.
uphill.
That is uphill.
Yes. You can tell by the grass. It's hanging
That's right,
over.
that's right. You're right.
Mhm.
I got you. I didn't know if it was just maybe growing up the wall. Sorry.
I mean, that's fair.
I don't know, it feels weird to put them up above us. Yeah, it's fine. We'll put them up there.
Something like that.
Perfect.
I think there was just the 5. I don't see any more. Okay. They have been set.
Real quick. So if something is destroyed, does it still exist?
Oh, you're right. You did destroy one of these, didn't you?
I think I got 2 of them.
Okay, so this was the powerful one, which you didn't do. Elise is not strong enough to destroy. So if you did destroy 2 of them, which I think you're right.
Ash.
And I think you did ash 2 of them. So this one's gone. This one's gone. So you have 3 bodies to contend with.
Perfect.
Yep.
Can't turn Ash into undead.
Yeah, for now. Anyway. So you're up there, you're doing your thing, and Red, you see him up there doing... And Elise and Marco do help you with these bodies. They're not just, like, leaving you on your own kind of thing. So they help you move them up there and kind of, like, set them, however. Elise is a priest, or a cleric with you, but she doesn't have the same things that you have, so she's just kind of praying over them while you do your ritual casting. Red, about 5 minutes pass while they're doing that up there on the cliff, and you cast it again, and the creature is now further from you, so he's now 25 minutes from you, and it feels that the distance is just directly west, and it just keeps going that way.
Okay. Yep. Still just the one?
Just the one.
Alright. I'm satisfied with that. Well, Donnie, whatever you did, you spooked it. It knows better not to come after us again.
Yeah. They either get spooked or die trying, you know?
Good one, good one.
Which, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think undead typically are that smart.
No. I think they've got more of a one-track mind. They see flesh and want to consume, you know?
Do we want to burn those?
Nah, they're fine.
Alright.
Bury them. Seems more respectful than just lighting up a fire.
Well,
But nothing will come of them anytime soon, so.
Okay.
I'll just plop down next to the fire.
Are we burying them now or in the morning?
We can take care of that in the morning. Seems like an awful lot to worry about right now.
That is fair.
Digging graves and all that stuff.
Yes. Okay. Who was on first watch again?
Me and Isaac.
Ah. Okay, well, Isaac's awake with you. But he's kind of grumpy and he's not really willing to talk anymore. So,
That's
you
fine.
know. He's a little grumpy and doesn't want to talk anymore tonight. So, everybody settles in for the rest of your shift. And your 4 hours pass without incident. And it is time for you to switch shifts if you remember who was second. I don't.
I'll take split shift again, I guess.
I remember Marco signing up for split shift as well.
Ah, yes, okay. He volunteers.
I guess I'm still asleep.
Oh. Isaac will wake
That's
you.
fine. Yeah, someone woke me up. It's fine.
Alright, so you and Marco are on second shift. Is there anything you wanted to talk about, or you want to just get to the shift watching?
I think it's probably a pretty chill night. A little tired because, you know, fight right before bed.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of keeping an eye out.
Yep, Marco's also, he's a little wary this evening. He's a little wary this evening. But he's cleaning his weapon like Isaac taught him how to, and he's like just double checking his armor and kind of keeping an eye out. Doesn't talk much as well, but you guys are sleepy, so.
We are tired.
Sleepy.
I'm gonna keep Marco awake. He looks like he's starting to doze off a little bit. Don't fall in the fire, Marco. That won't be a good time.
I would never fall in fire. You're right, so I was kind of getting sleepy. Whew, sorry. This
It's okay. We'll make it through this shift and then we can get back to bed.
That's fair. With your passive perception, you don't really notice anything else throughout the evening, and your shift passes without issue.
Wonderful.
And your third shift is here. Marco will go over to Abaddon, and you're in the
Don't worry, Marco.
fire.
I'll get Elise. I was trying to turn around.
Ah, that's fair.
Hey, Elise, it's your turn time.
Okay, thank you.
You,
She'll stretch and get out of her tent. Head on over to the fire. Marco shakes your tent, Abaddon, to wake you. Hey, it's time for your shift.
Alright.
So, I'm gonna, go to bed.
Be in a minute, thank you. I'll put on some clothes on myself.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna walk out.
You get out, and Elise is sitting around the fire. It looks like she's pulled out some rations for the day, and she's kind of nibbling at it.
Good morning, Elise.
Morning.
Cat to beat a long rest, by the way. Like
You
and
and Elise have a long rest, yes.
Alright, cool.
You're like, cool. What else can I burn today?
Where's that dang owl? No.
Oh my god.
well,
It's wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unless there's something you wanted to talk about with Elise, she seems kind of tired today, but she is, she's kind of like, looks like she's writing in her book.
I'm gonna do something. I don't remember what it was. Hold on. I'm gonna double check.
We'll
Write it
wait.
down.
Elise's scribble. Dew on the end of her pen. Scribble.
How has my hand healed yet?
Yes, your hand has healed.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
guessing my tattoos are not in the greatest shape.
Oh, they're fine. They're tattoos. They're
Okay,
just
so kind of like mended back to where it should be, roughly.
roughly, yeah.
Okay.
There's
That
a
still
little
works.
bit of scar there.
Okay. Sounds good. I will take the time to clean some of my thieves' tools that I have, as well as to if there's a place nearby to just kind of wander there and clean up any of my like pots and my utensils and that kind of stuff for cooking. If there is water nearby, if not, then that will not happen.
You didn't search for water the night before, so you'd kind of just be wandering into the woods. Because you all did not eat, like you didn't prep a meal last night, you kind of just had rations and went to bed.
Yeah. I can wander.
Okay, give me a survival check.
All right. That's nature. Where the heck's their survival?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't notice it last night, but there's one directly outside of camp. There's like this nice flowing bit of like water there that you can totally clean everything you could ever want in it. Fresh water. It looks like there's a spring right there too if you wanted to cook up something this morning.
Nice. It's like a warm spring or just like a cool?
It's a nice cool spring.
Okay.
Good to
I
fill
will-
up like your water
yeah.
skins or whatever.
Okay. Before I leave, I'll tell Elise I'll be. I'm gonna go wash up some things in the river for a minute. Do you need anything cleaned for yourself as well, since I'm heading there?
She kind of looks herself over and she says, "No, I think I'm pretty good. I'll keep a watch and make sure we're not murdered."
Sounds good. So I'll head up there. I will grab my spare clothing as well. As I will attempt to wash my own clothes
Sure.
in the river.
Do you have soap?
No.
Okay then. So
I'm just gonna like kind of like wash it and like I don't know, try to just like at least like clean off some of the grime and dirt that was on there, just like a base layer.
Sure. I don't know if you've ever
Water.
gone to like rivers and things like that.
Oh, I have.
So you are able to clean it, but the river does have some like muck in it. It looks like there's actually tadpoles in the pool at this time.
Oh, so it's not a clean river.
It is a clean river on the middle part of it, but there's
things still live
things
there.
still live in it.
Okay. That's
So,
fair.
I mean, you get it clean, but since you don't have soap, it's not like you can remove the spots or anything from it. But you get your clothes nice and wet, and you kind of give them a good rubbing together of themselves. Do you have any brushes, anything at all, to assist with your cleaning?
No.
So you realize about halfway through attempting to clean your clothes that you're probably just gonna smell like river water now.
Okay.
But, I mean, it gets some of the dirt out, for sure. It's going to take the better part of a day to dry your clothes, without magic.
Alright.
Because wet clothes from a river take about 24 hours to dry.
Okay. Well, I will dry them out as best I can. Then at some point, I probably will get like a, try to like hang them over like a fire, like nearby to like dry.
The fire at
can.
your camp?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you hanging them over the fire?
I'm going to set up a little like lean-to sort of deal. Next to it, I'm gonna try to fasten together some sort of like stick thing nearby. I'm gonna put 2 sticks in the ground and then a stick over top, and then I'm gonna hang my clothes over that nearby the fire. Not like directly like above it, but like on the side of it, and then I can like put my clothes over at some
Sure.
point to kind of dry the other side, so you can like do the swapperoonie.
Sure. Just roll me a straight wisdom check about how well you do this.
I got a 20. I'm waiting for the 1. Nice.
So Elise sees you struggling as you're trying to set this up and not drop your clothes in the fire. So she does come over to assist you. Please roll another wisdom check, because she's giving you advantage. Never mind.
Come on!
Okay.
That was almost another 20, yo.
I got raided. I didn't turn off my alerts.
Mito's not here to take care of that.
No, he's not.
Thank you for the raid. I have to
forgot
mute
the host.
you. Hold on. No, stop it. Okay. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. But I'm in the middle of a game. I love
Welcome,
you guys.
raiders.
Appreciate you. Welcome, raiders. I'm so sorry. Usually I have that muted. I apologize.
Raid Catherine of Game Legends.
OOTH3 Mask. Thank you so much for that follow. Appreciate it. Okay, I was going to roll a percentile. Hey, Abaddon, give me a high or low.
Hi?
Wrong.
I'm probably wrong.
Oh.
You fucked up, champ.
I think I fucked up.
So,
Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
how many of your clothes did you wash?
Only the 1 pair. I had my fancy clothes on. I was washing my common clothes.
Okay.
The clothes I were
So,
washing.
so Elise comes over to assist you, because she sees what you're trying to do, but neither of you have a lot of experience with this type of thing because, well, you've never really roughed it before and washed your clothes because you didn't even bring soap with you to wash the clothes.
Mm-hmm.
So as you all are setting this up, a rope slips that you hadn't quite tied properly around the tree next to you, and the whole thing just falls into the fire. You, as quickly as you can, try to pull it out of the fire. Give me a dex check.
At least they were already wet.
Okay. So you are able to pull it out of the
Hey.
fire very, very quickly. But it does touch the fire. Your clothes are slightly singed, but not unwearable singed. But they are a
Nice.
little singed. You're going to probably have to fix them at some point.
Welcome to D&D, the game where you roll really well on things that don't matter.
Elise is. Oh my gosh! Are your clothes okay? Are you all right?
I'm fine.
There's a faint
My-
scent of singed cloth in the air.
My clothes are possibly not in the greatest condition, but they are somewhat usable. How many holes are in my shirt?
Well,
And how big?
It's still wearable, okay? Your clothes are still wearable.
Okay.
There's nothing in, like, really bad locations that you should be covered. All of the main parts of a body are still covered, but, like, maybe you're missing a sleeve. It got a little singed.
Can I try to mend some stuff back together?
Does mend fix burn?
A spell repair is a single break or tear in an object.
These were burned.
F
Yeah, I don't think it works.
in the chat.
So-
Never mind then.
So your clothes were a little singed. Because they were wet, they didn't completely combust in front of you. But you did lose, like, a little bit of the sleeve, a little bit of the pant leg. They're totally still wearable, though.
Sounds like some good old-fashioned DM wrath, if you're asking me. No one asking though, sorry.
All right.
All by himself.
I do.
Yeah, he brought in the DM Wrath all by himself.
Oh my gosh. So Elise is there, and she's super stressed that this happened to your clothes. And she says, I'm so sorry. You know, after we finish this, Goldcrest is only a day away. We could totally go there and get you a brand new set.
This is true.
So, I mean, it's like 2 days away. Like, we go to the burial mounds, that's one day, then one day back to Golden Crest. 2 days, we can get you a brand new set of clothes.
This is fair. I'm just glad it wasn't these clothes, as these are very special to me.
They are very
Especially the
nice.
cloak.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would have been upset if those ones got burnt more.
Same here. I've had these for a very long time, and I've surprisingly kept them together. Then again, I do have my magic to do so, so I'm lucky in that regards.
And wait, you have magic to clean stuff?
Not to clean, I mean just like to mend things together.
Oh, okay.
I've had them tear and break a couple times before, and on like loose branches or tears from like a vine or from a slash from a sword, those kind of things.
Yes. I understand.
Yes. So it is good that I can repair myself to better conditions for my clothing, even if under my clothing I don't look superb in terms of amount of scars I have or other things. I can at least look presentable on the outside.
You are presentable both outside and inside Abaddon.
No.
I mean, look at your group.
Abaddon is unsure what to do in this moment, and how to say back. He just kind of is like a little bit flustered, as he doesn't usually seem to receive compliments from people.
Mm-hmm.
So he just kind of like, kind of like looks around like frantically for a moment.
She is smiling at you.
Thank you. Thank you. He's kind of like whistles to himself and kind of curls up a little bit.
She's concerned. Do you want to make something for breakfast today? If you found water, we could probably boil some water, put some soup into it,
This is true. I do still have a little bit left. I kind of perk up again after hearing food.
She does know you like to talk about food, so she's changed the topic.
I'm going to take out my rations.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take out 2 things of rations. That's about the amount I would maybe need. And like divide them into like parts like the meat and the whatever else that is in there.
Sure, you got dried meat, some dried fruit, some dried bread.
All right. I kind of like take some and then kind of like figure out what would be best in like a stew.
Sure.
And then I kind of like, I get some water, bring it back, start heating it up on the fire. Then
You know,
I'll
we
look again.
could, once Red wakes up, we could see if he wants to go look for some, like, tubers or something to put in there.
Very true. He's quite good at finding things around the woods.
Yeah, it'd give it a nice, like, nutritious boost, 'cause it's full of salt right now with all that dried stuff.
Very fair. I do have some spices and some herbs I could put in there to add a bit more flavor,
Yes, yes.
which is not bad, which I will do.
Mm-hmm.
I'll add a little bit of some, like, herbs and spices that I bought.
Sure.
Some like garlic in there.
Um,
If they have garlic.
Yeah, you got garlic.
Okay.
So your shift is ending. It is time to wake everyone else up. Elise says, "I could do it since you're busy over the fire."
Oh, sure. That'd be wonderful. Thank you.
Actually, she'll go to Red first. Psst, Red.
Yeah.
Hey, it's morning. Can you do me a favor?
Kind of lift up slowly. Yeah, what do you need?
Hey, so we're making a soup this morning for breakfast. Do you think you can go find something to put in it? Like potatoes or, onions? From the
Promise
forest?
to try.
It's totally good if you can't. We're kind of like, we're making something, just something warm for everybody to eat this morning.
Oh, so get up, give myself a good stretch. All right, let's do this.
Okay. You give me a survival check while Elise wakes everyone else up.
18.
Nice. You are able to find some like wild onions and like potato-looking things to bring back to camp. That's definitely not poisonous. And I mean that.
What a weird way to say that.
Any animals?
Sure. Yeah, you're able to probably find a couple rabbits with an 18 if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Elise gently wakes you, Dawngrave. Good morning. It's morning.
Ah, thank you. I'm awake now.
Good. I'm so glad.
I appreciate the gentle waking.
She is not gonna wake Marco.
I'm gonna spend some time doing some cleric-y stuff in my tent.
Okie dokie. Marco's still asleep. Isaac's still asleep. Red's off in the woods doing his thing. So, Red, you find all of that. I assume you field dress it and bring it back?
Yes.
Okay. That takes you all of, like, 30, 40 minutes to do that if you wanted to go far. Only because you field dressed the rabbits.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to make this pretty good soup.
Mm-hmm. You can come on back anytime. Dawngrave, does your spells thing take about an hour to do your praying?
It's only 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay, then. You'll be done before Red gets back then. Unless you're just gonna chill in your tent for right now.
Oh, did I get a long rest?
Yes, you did. You and Dawngrave and Isaac got a long rest. I will click Isaac's. Done. Long rest accepted.
Nice.
I PM'd you some information, Kath.
Okay.
I'm like slowly cooking up this stew and making sure that it tastes amazing for my little companions.
Yep. So Dawngrave, you come out and it looks like Abaddon is making a pretty nice stew. It smells pretty good. He's got some like herbs and stuff into it, and you notice that Red is gone from the tent, and Marco was not awoken. He's still asleep, and Isaac is just kind of chilling on his bedroll. Eventually, Red does come back to camp. He looks a little bit better. than when he left. Obviously, a nice jaunt through the woods probably woke him up a little bit. So he is back, and it looks like he is carrying a couple conies and some other vegetables to put into the soup.
He's got hot dogs?
Nice.
Isn't that what rabbits are called? Conies from the woods?
Oh, yeah.
At least that's what they call it in The Hobbit.
Oh,
I
I was kind of excited, but okay, that's fine too.
Tolkien wouldn't steer us wrong.
I know, right? Tolkien knows everything. Anyway, so Red, you bring it back. I assume you give it to Abaddon. What you want to do with that? Or are you chilling behind Elise?
Oh, well, I just kind of popped up here next. Yeah, I'll kind of drop him in front of Abaddon. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
How long until Breck's soup is ready? Soup fist.
It shouldn't be too much longer. Just need to add these into the soup, allow them to cook a little bit, and then it should be fine.
Okay.
I'll just grab most of what he got and then chop them up. Some of it I'll like keep for later, as there's a little more than I needed for this morning, but I will keep them for the next stew or whatever else we make. So.
What are you keeping for later?
What else what did he gather fully again?
So
Got
he...
potatoes, onions, and a couple rabbits.
I'll keep some potatoes for later.
Conies.
Okay. You keep some potatoes for later, but everything else goes into the stew. It's probably going to take another 30 minutes for the meat to not be raw in the stew, so it's going to take about that much time to cook, so you guys have some chill time.
How long does it take to dig 3 graves?
With assistance, probably you could get it done in like 20 minutes.
Isaac does have a cool shovel. He could help me out with that.
Isaac is willing to assist, yes, for his
Wonderful. Let's
breakfast.
go dig some graves, Isaac.
So you and Isaac go up there. You dig 3. Do you want deep graves or shallow graves, or what kind of graves are you looking for?
Let's do medium depth.
Okay.
20-minute deep graves.
Okay. So you take some time. You get up there. You dig those graves. So instead of like 8 feet down, which is the deep grave, you did probably about 5 feet, which is
Perfect.
plenty. It's still with the shovel, it helps dig it a lot faster. So you get that done. You bury the undead, which did not rise through the night thanks to your previous spell, and you are good. And rebury them.
Great. Thanks for your help, Isaac. So there was like a river like right next to camp, right?
Yes, you can
Yes.
hear it.
Like we can hear it. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell Isaac I'm gonna go rinse my hands up a little bit in that nearby river that we didn't hear till this morning.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'll do that too. And he's gonna go with you.
I'm glad you're feeling more talkative today, Isaac. It's good. It's good to hear your voice.
That's about all I got of him. So you guys go, you wash up about that time. The stew probably gets done. So you come back to camp. It's filled with the delicious smell of a rabbit soup for the morning.
Nice.
You guys take your bowls and fill it up. Marco is still asleep, so nobody's woken him.
Where's Marco at?
I believe he's still sleeping.
I just
Oh,
got
shit.
back.
Did you wake him up, Elise?
No.
Oh,
I
are you still
understand.
mad at him?
And she just kind of like gives her soup a look.
Is that a
Maybe.
yes?
Maybe a little.
Okay.
Understandable.
All
It
right,
was,
that's fine. I'll go wake
it
him up.
was whatever happened. It seemed like it was uncalled for. So. no
Marco,
worries. Things happen.
Breck stew's ready. Stew fast.
Breakfast! Oh, so I love breakfast. Oh, thanks for waking me.
Also, I'm gonna whisper to him that Elise still seems to be upset about whatever you did the other day.
He nods.
So just a heads up.
He whispers thank you
Just a heads
and goes around the tent.
Goes around the entirety of the tent.
Welcome, Marco.
Yes, I just wanted to check around that tent for a second there. Oh man, this smells really good. Thank you for making that. I'm just gonna get a bowl of that.
It's not done yet.
Oh,
Wait, it's not?
It'll be about like 2 more minutes. I'll say
Oh,
it's like it's
okay.
not the right temperature, and I'll add more fire to the fire.
okay.
I just want to make it awkward.
Sure, sure.
Okay.
You cook it. It's good and cooked. It's all tender because it was souped. So you're good.
Souped.
And not
It was somped.
So you all accept the stew? It's pretty good with everything that you put into it. I would give this a wow. Okay. All right. Well, my
4
dice says
grapples.
my dice says
You bite.
it's about it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Out of a 10, my dice wanted to give it like a 4, but I think it's a little better than that. So we'll say it's like a
Alright.
6 out of 10.
It's
Soup.
got advantage.
Yeah.
For an in the woods sort of soup, it's solid.
Yeah, totally solid. The
Those
little
dice are
bits,
probably calibrated to like a fancy restaurant, so
Probably.
4 seems pretty good.
the little bits from the rations for the day probably take away from it a little bit because they were pretty
Mhm.
salty, but the rest of it's good. All right.
Wonderful.
He says, "Whew, I'm full. That was delicious."
Yes. I mean, thank you for helping out earlier.
Of course. According
Always
to the
nice.
map, we should be able to get to the thing today. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Ooh. Oh, I was just saying, it's wonderful having a co-chef from time
Yeah.
to time.
For
Always
sure.
fun cooking with another person instead of just by yourself.
Does what's her name like to cook?
The Walla.
The Walla.
Yes,
Yeah.
the wallet. There are times, yes. We haven't cooked much together from what I hear, but yes, she does cook.
You know, I bet you two would make a really good pastry shop together. And she kind
Yeah,
of like gives you
you
an
know,
awkward
just,
smile.
Hey, I mean, possibly. I do know how to work some pastries now that I've helped out at a gentleman's shop.
Yep. Pastry and books.
You could call it the book and nut, like a donut and books, because she
I-
sells books.
Mm,
No, is that one not good?
mm,
I don't know. That was the first thing that came to mind. I just thought,
Oh, that's
mm.
better than mine. I was just thinking book and pastry.
I mean, that's not bad too, right?
There's
Like-
always the name can be worked on, but definitely not the book and nut is not the best. No.
It's a little better
Just-
than nut book.
I still think I would not name it anything related to nut. Thank you.
You not like nuts?
You don't like donuts?
We'll work on it. We'll work on it. I'm just gonna like puts his hands in his like against his face and like rubs his eyes.
So, should we get a move on?
Yes, let's do it. I am ready.
Yes.
Onward!
Yes, onward. So you pull up your camp and get ready, and we're gonna switch over to the travel road.
On the road again.
Travel
Next road again.
All right, so you guys set off on the travel to the Hero's Mound. It's gonna take you all of today to get there. According to the weather, today is pretty nice. Clear sky. Wow. Okay. It gave me
It's a
two
really
options.
clear sky.
It gave me 2 options for weather today, and I was just like, why? Apparently, if you're in a cold weather climate, this new update to the weather app gives you cold or warm, and it said, you're either going to have a blizzard today or it's a clear sky. And I was like, okay. So it's
What
a
the
clear
heck,
sky.
man?
Okay. All right, weather app, whatever you say, buddy. Whatever you say.
Do we add time to the clock? Is it still Sunday in game as it says?
Yes. I updated it on my side, but apparently you guys can't see that. Mine now
No.
says 8.
Interesting.
I'll probably
Oh,
just have to
I
kill
can't
this.
really add time to it. It's paused.
Oh, we
for me.
can mess with it?
It's not paused.
No. Like I can't mess with the thing at all.
Huh.
The buttons don't work generally. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's broken,
I
sadly.
think it's broken.
Nice morning trot on the road.
Yes. And
Again.
We're just going to ignore this completely, and I will keep weather track. Okay. So it is the 5th day of Juggis, which is a Saturday. or star day in this universe. And you guys are kind of trucking along. Beautiful, beautiful day outside. You do see some other travelers on the road because there is the city. If you kind of go the opposite direction, you come to like a fork in the road and you go towards the direction of where the burial mound is, and the other direction is Goldcrest. So you do see some travelers on the road. Nobody is going the direction of the mound that you guys are going to. Everyone else is just kind of staying on the main road there. The road that you guys turn off onto, it's a little less traveled. You notice that it's kind of overgrown a little bit, so obviously people don't take this road that often. But you are trucking along. I would like you guys to all give me perception checks if you don't mind.
I'm about to roll a 1. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Not a 1 dice.
Beautiful.
17.
I
Beautiful.
want
I'm
a
glad
1.
you guys are paying attention.
Red seems a little preoccupied today. He seems a little spacey. But you guys notice as you guys are walking along this, it's a little afternoon now, so you're about halfway there. And you notice that there's a blue-robed fellow up ahead of you further along the path. And that is Abaddon and Dongrave.
Oh, I noticed that there's a blue-robed fella.
You and Dongrave see ahead of your party a blue-robed fellow traveling the same path that you are.
So he's walking?
He's
like
walking.
the same direction?
Yep, same direction, towards the burial mounds.
Hello, fellow traveler. We are not bandits.
You shout that?
Why do we lead with this?
Is he like a long ways away? Like real far?
I mean, you just started to see him around the bend,
Oh,
so...
okay. No. I thought he was within 30 feet or something like that.
Sure. I mean, eventually you're gonna come up on him, so, you seem to be walking a little faster than he does, so I'm just gonna put him on the map over here. You can kind of see him up there, so, how far away do you wait until you shout at him?
Like 30 feet.
Okay, you're probably about 30 feet then.
Yeah, it's good enough right now.
He seems to be walking along. He has a nice blue robe on. He's got, a walking stick in front of him. You assume it's a man because he's very straight and tall. You can't actually see from behind. So. You shout out and say that you're not bandits.
Does he react?
He stops and turns around. He says,
I wave.
You
Why
see
do
that
we-
it's probably a middle-aged man under the hood with some brown hair and a nice full-grown beard on him that's been trimmed low. And he says, "Hail!
Hello.
What brings you all down this treacherous road today?"
Adventure.
We yeah.
Let me get a little closer to you.
That's a good idea. That way we don't have to yell at each other.
Yeah.
Inside check. Fuck!
You...
I'm also I didn't want him to get that close, so I'll probably also inside check.
Okay.
I don't know. He didn't say he wasn't a bandit, so.
He didn't say he wasn't a bandit. I mean, Red, you don't notice anything. You're still kind of in a fuzz from earlier. Dongrave, as he's walking over, he seems to be very confident in his stride. And he is just kind of coming over to you. He doesn't have a malicious look upon his face. He seems very genuinely curious about you all and is open to speaking to you.
What are you doing out here?
Oh, I was just on my way to the Heroes Mounds up here to see what was going on. What were you guys heading this way for?
You know, around.
We are part of an organization, and we are doing some
Over here
work
on
for
our
them.
own, minding our own business.
Are you
Red, I think he's chill. He seems okay. I'm not sure if you're concerned about him, but he passed my vibe check. But that was whispered to him. So
Okay. I thought you were just shouting out loud. Okay. he looks a little more wary now that you guys are kind of whispering towards each other, and he says,
I'm not.
I know you weren't, but you got overtalked.
Mhm.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
He says, have you been this way recently?
No, this is the first time actually being here.
I see. Well, maybe you should head back to town. This is probably not the direction you want to be headed then.
Why is that?
Oh, apparently there were some pilgrims who traveled this road a few days past, and they went missing. Nobody's seen them back in town in quite some time, and they traveled this road, and it's only about a day's walk out of Goldcrest, and they've been gone for a good 2 weeks. They were supposed to come right back after their pilgrimage, so I've been sent out to investigate. Seriously, if this is just a joy walk, you should probably head back towards Goldcrest, because I don't know what's ahead.
So, who sent you?
I am a priest of the local church, and I have gone to cleanse the area of evil, if there so happens to be any.
Oh, I'm also priest-like, and cleanse things of evil, so it's good, we're fine.
And which lord do you worship?
Anubis.
I don't know this one.
He's pretty old.
I see. And he kind of looks over at Elise. Okay. And sees her holy symbol, because she's always wearing it loud and proud on her chest. Well, I mean, if you're of a faith, I understand. What about the rest of them? What about the dark-clothed one back there?
We're all friends.
So speaking about me,
He was nodding in your general direction, yes.
I do have a goddess, technically, that I do worship, although I haven't really spoken about him much in terms of anything recently, but I kind of point to my little pin of Koseth that I have, or my brooch, I guess is what it is.
Your brooch, yes.
Do you have any specific information you want to share with us about this place before we part ways? Unless we happen to be going the same way, which I think we were, so never mind.
Yeah, I'm planning on going that direction, so if you would like to walk and talk, I still think that it might be too dangerous for young folks such as you to come with, but if you would
This
like
guy is a middle-aged man looking, acting like we don't look tough. Like, Isaac's back there with spiky armor, and Red's walking around with a mace and an axe in his hand, like... Come on.
I see why I'm called young. I don't have any facial hair.
I'm definitely... What did we decide? Red was the youngest?
Yeah.
Yes. But
I think I'm significantly older than you, sir. What's your name, man?
My name is Thomas.
Thomas. What up? Let's walk and talk.
Sure, and what's your name?
I'm Richard.
Richard. Okay.
We call him Dick.
Most people tend to make that joke after I tell them my name. I don't get it, but it's fine.
Very good. And you, he gestures to you, Red.
Red.
Beard, I understand, yes. And he kind of goes around. Does anyone else hide their name? Abaddon?
No.
Okay.
I'll say my name.
That's fine. Elise and Marco also do not hide their name, and Isaac kind of grunts at him.
He's cranky today.
He's cranky. That's fair.
He had to dig some graves earlier. I think it kind of put him in a sour mood.
I see. Well, he'll kind of like get close to you since you've been the one that's been doing a lot more of the talking, and he'll walk next to you, Dongrave. Oops, that's the wrong map. Okay, there we go. So he's walking next to you and says, yeah, so the pilgrims were actually people who came to my temple before they went on the pilgrimage to this place. The mounds have been giving off dark energies as of late. At least that's what the gods have been telling us. So the pilgrims were supposed to go there and worship and, appease the gods in the area and try to bring down the negative energy, but if something was too much, they were supposed to come straight back and tell us, but they never did. So I'm going out to assess the situation, possibly go back to town, hire some adventurers to assist, but maybe this was a blessing with all of us together here today.
Maybe. Kath, what sort of vibes am I getting from the old newbie today?
From Thomas? Oh,
No, no, no,
Anubis.
from newbie.
I see.
Yeah.
He is. Hold on, let me roll. Maybe slightly annoyed.
Oh, that's not great.
I'll be back 1 second.
Okay. Mostly neutral, little bit of annoyed.
Okay.
But he says if you all are as strong as you're putting off the vibes for, which I respect
Yeah, we
that.
passed your vibe check. I can tell.
If you are willing to assist me in clearing out whatever evils happen to be around this place, I will of course reward you handsomely once we get back to the temple in Goldcrest. It's not a big temple. It's because we're still setting up the area for a new town, of course, that we're creating, but it's a good place, and we have been getting donations that I can definitely pay you from, and from my own pocket, because evil should be destroyed if there so happens to be some here. Or, you know, maybe I just maybe the pilgrims were bad and they just ran off into the world or something crazy. I doubt that. They were very devout.
We were over there in Golden Crest not too long ago.
Were we? Isn't that one the opposite direction we went?
No.
I keep getting Golden Crest confused with something else. What was the other little settlement we went to before the last mission?
It was Golden Crest. Clairview
No.
Point. I'm sorry. Clairview Point is the one nearby.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So Clairview Point is the one south, and Goldcrest is the one on the other side.
Right. So Clairview is what the location this guy's been ripping through the entire time.
Yes.
Okay.
I apologize. It is
Retcon.
Clairview Point. Retcon, yes.
That's fine. Just making sure. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. It's probably not important. Okay. Shall we? Should we continue onwards then?
Yes, we are continuing onwards. I'm just making sure there's nothing else I wanted to share. Yep. That seems to be what he knows about the location. And they kind of go in there. I'm assuming Abaddon and Red. He did pose it out there if you were willing to help him. Do you accept?
The what?
I think, did you mean Dawngrave and Red?
Dawngrave and Red, right. Because Abaddon's far back there. Yeah.
I mean, so, like, I'm gonna lean over and mention to Red, like, we're doing this anyway, like, a little extra dosh on the side, yeah?
I mean, I'm always fine with me making some extra coin.
Dude, I feel it. Yeah, no, I'm down to help. I think together, you know, it's a happening of whatever you would like to contribute it to. We'll help you out.
Sounds like a fair plan. Do you speak for your whole team? I'm assuming you all are a party.
We do have some wild parties. If no one else wants to chime in, they usually will chime in for themselves if they have disagreeing opinions. It seems like everyone's on board. Question mark?
I don't think anybody here is opposed to making extra money.
All right then. That sounds like a good plan. Let us travel on together. And you guys are traveling for the rest of the day without too much of an issue. You don't meet any other travelers along the road. So as you guys are kind of walking in the distance, you do see a bunch of like reddish trees. It looks like kind of leading up to where the burial mounds are, and they are very tall. It actually looks like more buildings than mounds like you had been into before. And they are beginning to raise from the distance there. Give me just a second and I will open up the map. Also, I need to add you as characters.
Maybe you do.
By the way, Abaddon, I don't know if you were here when we fixed the typo in our script, but we're going to Clairview is the nearby town, not Goldcrest.
Oh, okay. I wasn't here to do that. Sounds good.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I think I've at least got the main cast in there. There's Elise. There's Marco. There's Thomas. Said Marco, get in the scene. What are you doing, Marco, you lazy bum? He's so lazy. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to switch scenes. I hope nothing breaks.
Alright.
There might be a little bit in the scene. Hold on. Activate. Alright, it's
Activate.
loading. It's loading. Give it a
Loading.
second. I might have put too
Actively
much in
loading.
it. Hold on. Processing. Processing.
I'm in.
There we go. Alright. So as you guys are getting closer, your trail kind of turns into a cobbled path.
Can I interrupt real quick? I'm so sorry. Am I the only one not in?
I see you. Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna refresh then.
okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Let me know when you're in.
Okay, here I am with the pink trees.
Okay, alright. So as you're getting closer to the buildings along the way there, you kind of look down just for, like, scenery type things. There are pink trees in the distance. It looks like they are just budding full of flowers everywhere. The path that you guys are kind of walking along, it's got some moss-covered stone on it, but you do see there's some tall carved wooden pillars. That's these things here that you're kind of looking at, but they're tall, not round things on the ground. So they're tall, kind of leading the way into the area here. Some have fallen that are rotten with age, but most of them are still kind of standing up. And you see a bunch of buildings around here, and you can't see into them, theoretically. I think that part of my map is showing you the inside of them, but there are open doors, so I guess that makes sense. Hang on. Let me make one minor edit. If Foundry will allow me to. Hold on. Yes. Okay. That'll probably be fine. So what I'm doing is I'm removing the tops of the buildings. The tops of the buildings seem to be made of, like, a wooden type substance. Some of them, it's sagging a little bit, but the structure of them seems to be holding up pretty well, even though with age. From your vantage point, as you are starting to walk in, you can kind of see into them. And if you would like to continue walking in, the buildings do seem to be open, and you can kind of, like, walk around. So let me unpause you there.
Who made these?
Oh, I'm assuming you're asking Thomas.
Yeah.
Alright, he says, oh, these were made well before my time, so the ancients probably made them. These are where the fallen warriors of the original undead infestation were buried. This area was well maintained for quite a long time, but it has since fallen into disarray as people moved further away, or just kind of stopped coming to the area around here. There wasn't supposed to be anything, you know, about the buildings themselves, but we can take a look, see if there's anything we need to take care of.
Kath, is this a human dude?
Yes.
I'm changing my opinion of it.
Why?
Oh, you know.
Oh my gosh.
I've decided to be slightly wary.
Take it away.
I'm gonna run my fingers into the dirt and primeval awareness for undead.
Okay. Can you throw that into chat so I can look at it?
The one that I have on here is not the same. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, hold on just a second. Can I can't just send that?
If you're sending it from D&D Beyond, if you click on the spell name, there should be a button like in the top right after you get the little sidebar that says display
you
in
go.
DTT.
Okay.
Nice.
But it is different for the revised ranger is the issue.
Because this feature doesn't reveal the location or number.
Yeah, that the revised ranger has it differently.
Did Ranger get anything good from these changes?
No. No,
Why
they
did
did
they
not.
why did they just neuter the Ranger? I don't understand. Were they overpowered?
No.
I don't think so.
No, they were
No,
not.
they were
All right.
not.
How about this? Let's take our break right now, and I'm gonna look over your. Could you send me your new Ranger spell for primeval awareness, and then we'll take our break now, and then when we come back, we'll finish that. Is that cool with you guys?
Yeah, sure.
Fine with me.
All right, we're taking a break. Chats, whoever is chilling, quick break. Please stand up, get some water, whatever you guys need. I also need more water because I'm out, so I'm gonna grab that real quick. But Red, if you could send that to me so I can give it a read real quick.
I had it in the Discord.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I
Was
posted a
somewhere.
link to the one that we use.
I see Hunter's Mark.
Just a moment.
Right, I will be right back then.
Okay, have fun. We miss you.
Okay, sound good.
Okay, bye-bye.
I think I got it.
Bye-bye.
Unearth Arcana, the Ranger
Hey, Riddick, how you
revised.
doing? Yeah? What day is it on?
Oh, I don't know. I was
Check. There it is. I put the PDF in there.
The revised Ranger stuff is what kind of throws me.
Yeah.
Primeval Awareness is on page 4.
4? Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay, have good water. Stand stretch. Chat, let me give you some background noise. Hang on. I want copyright free. Sure, that works. Okay.
Yeah, so when we went from 3.5 to 5th edition, they kind of gutted the Ranger to buff every other class. And the Ranger wasn't really powerful in 3.5 either.
And you're casting Primeval Awareness, right?
Yes.
Okay, so general direction and distance in miles from you. So it doesn't actually say, like, so if it's within 1 mile of you, I would just say within 1 mile of you.
Okay.
And the general direction, right?
That I think that's interpretation up to you.
Yeah, because that's what it says, in miles from you. Okay. And this is only if they're your favorite enemy, which is undead.
Undead and giants are the only ones it'll tell me.
Okay, it sounds like a plan. We're still taking a break right now, so stand up and stretch. I'm gonna get some more water. Hang on. But, hey Stella, how you guys doing today? Thank you so much for chilling in the chat. We just got to the next area for all of the creatures and stuff that we're fighting. Background noise! Just sing, we can use that as background noises. I'm already talking for all of the characters. I can't do that, you silly bean. Oh, you killed one of your players? Oh no. Well, one of my players is AFK today. So if I kill anybody, it's gonna be an NPC. I have 3 NPCs in the party. And a player character. OBS. We can talk about that later, kid, if you want. That's not how D&D works, kid. Oh, hey, what'd I miss? What are you guys doing? Where are we? What are these trees? Oh my gosh. Elise died. Who's one of the NPCs. Yeah, we can talk about it later, kid. No stress. Oh, I'm so sorry you did have to take out one of your players, though. Were they being silly, or was it the dice were against them?
Rangers didn't deserve the treatment they got.
I have a fun thing with this map. I can cut the trees down if they're blocking your line of sight.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Doing dangerous things and the consequences caught up to him? Ah, that's fair. But the pink trees kind of made the scene, so I didn't want to kill them just yet.
No, that's fair. They're very pink.
Yes.
Very pink, very tree.
Very pink, very tree, yes, good. There, I can kill the trees, see? And now they're just stumps where the trees are. I needed to. Not the chat can see that because there's a calf break block in the way.
Yeah, there's a... But the trees did kind of make it, but I get it.
Yeah, at least the shadows are still there. The trees were one of the reasons why this whole map is so ginormous, at least data-wise, to load.
They seem like very pretty trees.
I'm back.
Hey, welcome
Sorry
back.
if you're waiting on me.
Not currently, no.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Whoa.
Kid, thank you so much for your
Welcome back
stretch
to the fastest break
redemption.
ever.
Appreciate you. Fastest break ever. Ugh. Oh, hey, Appa, how you doing?
There's Scabba
Anbu don't boop. Wait, did you just say you'll be right back?
Huh?
Who?
Are you back? Or are you not
Me?
back?
I think everyone's back, right?
Okay, cool.
I'm back.
Now let me turn
I
off
never
Chibi
left.
Cat.
Well, la-di-da.
Oh my gosh. Alright. So, Red takes a moment to concentrate on his primeval awareness. You do sense undead in a 1 mile radius around you. It's probably to the northeast-ish. You sense about probably 5 of them to the northeast.
Okay. And no giants?
No giants. Unless they're giant undead.
Double ping from them.
Does that come for free with Primeval Awareness, the giants?
Yes. It tracks all of my favorite enemies at once.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you had to pick.
Yeah, you have to pick for the original.
Gotcha.
So that is what you feel, Red, and your party is still there. Let me kill the background music. Sorry, hang on. Sorry, background music gets dead now. I don't want to cover up your beautiful voices.
Well, then I'm gonna start pressing on forward unless anybody's got any objections.
I'm all good to go in.
All right.
Are we good? So I'll ask to Tom, are we good just to, keep going in?
I mean, this area, can you not feel the terrible energy that seems to be coming from this place? I would be very careful wherever you're going.
Okay, just making sure there wasn't any weird religious reasons. I'm gonna hang out near Thomas, kind of like warily keep an eye on his reactions to things.
Okay, that is fair. I need to... Oops, that's the wrong button. Hang on. 2 seconds.
Holding on.
Hang on.
Hold on, Lucy.
I am going to give control of Thomas to...
You monster.
No, that's fine. I got it.
No, it's fine.
No,
I'll
it's
send him into the depths of the abyss. It's fine.
It's too late. I got him. It's fine. Okay, alright. I'm moving him. You're not moving him. I'm moving him. Abaddon?
Yes.
Are you coming with?
Yes. I was typing some notes.
Okay. You guys are moving along the paths. Where do you want to go first?
Let's check this building to our right.
Andrea's dying.
This one down
Is
here.
it just like an opening that we can see into? All the skulls and shit?
Yep. These are just openings that you can kind of see into. Let's see. This one is... There seems to be skulls that are lining the walls. They are very kind of ritualistically placed there, but it's just skulls, nothing weird or about it, and they are placed in a circle around the center pillar there.
Foundry, I do not want to reload. Thank you.
Your foundry's not reloading, or it is?
It's asking me to. I don't want to.
Oh. Might have been logged out.
You have to relog.
I stay with Thomas wherever he's walking.
Okay. So, Red and everybody, are you going to the right one first?
Yeah.
Okay. Thomas and Dongrave will follow you. I will move that in a second. Abaddon, are you going with them to the right?
I'm just gonna stand in the middle for a second, just take a couple notes, and then I'll be joining them.
Okay. There are a total of 4 buildings from what you can see. These 2 next to you are the closest ones that you can kind of see into.
All right.
Seconds, hold on. I've lost DM notes. Oh god, where are they?
Womp.
Here they are. Okay. Okay. So in here, you see that the looks like along the wall there, Thomas kind of fills you in. Yes, these are skulls of the dead heroes from past times, and they seem to be well preserved with everything that are on here. We used to bring offerings from the villagers and pilgrims to this area, and we would put it on the center pillar there to, make sure their souls are still resting easy. If you would like to look around, I mean, there's nothing stopping that. Red.
Okay.
We should probably, I'm going to say to Thomas and Abaddon, we should probably all kind of stick close together.
I agree.
100%.
So are you ignoring the first building and moving on, or what are you doing?
I'm taking peeks inside of the building, see if there's anybody hiding in them before I continue.
Hold on.
Should we be able to see into these two buildings, the top and the right building?
Hold on. I need you
Sorry.
to pick one building at a time. Hold on.
Okay, let's go to this bottom right.
You don't see anybody red in any of the buildings.
Okay.
From just peeking in real quick without searching them directly, you don't see anybody in any of the buildings. No.
Well, then I will give this one a decent little search.
Okay. Give me a search check.
It ain't gonna be great. See?
It certainly wasn't.
Poor investigation. Okay. You kind of search the room. You don't really see anything other than the skulls are evenly placed along the walls there. They do seem to be well kept up from what you know of, undead skulls and stuff.
Mm.
Anyone else looking around, or? All right, hang on, Red. Stop moving. I can't.
You got it.
Stop. All right, hold on. So in this room here, let's see. Okay. This mound looks about the same as the first crypt that you went into. This one has the same amount of skulls kind of hanging around it there, but there is a giant pillar in the center of the room, kind of hiding the back half. This one, because this one here is not like an altar, where this one down here was like something that you could put stuff on. This one is just a pillar in the center going all the way up to the top. And that is what you see in this particular building, yes. Or would you like to search this building as well?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
It ain't gonna be great.
An investigation check.
See? Told you it wasn't gonna be great.
God, dude.
Well, since no one else is helping you, yeah, you kind of take a quick look around their bones and whatever, so you move back on out.
So my goal is to stick close to Thomas, but is he also following me around?
Yes.
Like, I'm not trying to walk off and leave him in one place, but you don't.
Marco, Elise, you all coming?
Just assume they're with you until something happens.
You got it.
It is just really hard to control 5 characters.
I'm gonna take a peek-see in this building real quick.
Okay.
I've already checked that one. We can move on.
Oh, okay.
You can check if you want to.
No, it's fine, Red. I trust you.
No, you're fine. Go ahead, Dick.
We're a party together, Red.
That's true. Apparently, we have lots of parties.
Abaddon, you're being kind of quiet. Are you doing anything specific?
I realized I was muted. No wonder. No, I was just gonna kind of follow around, take a look in a few places, as well. See a lot of the skulls and whatnot. What's on this thing here? Is there any
That's a
writing on this,
pillar.
or just
That is
okay.
a pillar.
Got it.
The one down here was more like an altar, which is why you could see stuff kind of sitting on it.
Okay.
This one up here is a pillar, which is why there's nothing on it.
Got it. No, I'm just gonna just look in a little bit.
Okay. So you're kind of looking around doing that stuff. I'm guessing you're going up to the next one. Just assume Marco, Elise, and Isaac are with you. And they're technically wherever Thomas is, so that is canon for now.
All right.
Perfect.
All right. So which building do you guys want to go into next? That one does appear to have a door that you would need to open.
Okay, well, I can see perfectly inside of it.
No, you can't. That's a ceiling that I have to take off.
Oh.
Stop walking into the ceiling.
Oh, that's the ceiling. Okay.
Mhm.
Thomas, you get any extra bad juju from any of these buildings specifically?
No, it just seems that this whole area is kind of like encased in a negative energy. We need to find the source and clear it out.
I followed your mouse for a second, Kath. I'm sorry.
What? Oh, I was clicking something over here on the sidebar.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Well, should we head into this one then? See what's popping? What's going on?
You guys
Sure.
dictate what you're doing. You tell me.
That was a question to the party.
Yeah, I'll follow your lead.
Okay.
I'm not seeing anything when I'm going in these.
What does that mean?
What's what?
What does that mean?
Kath, I will
You
open
mean-
the door.
I'm not saying anything while I'm going in these.
Okay. Abaddon, you kind of like push open the door. It's a heavier wooden door. It looks like this has been replaced rather recently, though, so you push it open into the area inside. Which this one appears the center pillar was completely removed. It's been replaced by something that was kind of boarded over in the center there, but you do see more of those skulls kind of circling the outer edge with some chests on the far edge there. Go in?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to look around or do anything specific? What you doing?
I'm gonna kind of compare on this one since there was an actual like door. In the middle, like what is like in the middle here exactly?
So kind of like looking down through the slats there, there's a really dark area underneath. Maybe there's like a cavern or something underneath this particular one. But kind of looking through the slats there, there might be like a pit or something underneath. You're not entirely sure.
Can I? Oh, sorry. Can I cast dancing lights down to see anything?
You sure can, yes. First off, before you cast dancing lights, give me a perception check.
Nice.
Okay, never mind. You cast dancing lights down there. Red and Dongrave, you're also in this room. Go ahead and give me perception checks as well as he's casting this spell.
All right. It ain't gonna be great.
Okay. Dongrave, you hear, coming from the hole that Abaddon's kind of leaning over, you hear a very, very faint chanting. It kind of sounds like somebody's, like a small group. Are definitely extra voices in there. Somebody's chanting down in that hole, and as Abaddon casts dancing lights, you hear it abruptly stop. But no one else seems to have noticed it.
There's some stuff going on down there. Whenever you lit it up, there was chanting, and now there's not chanting.
Oh.
Well, sounds like we've interrupted somebody's party then.
Yeah. Thomas, any reason why there'd be someone down in this hole chanting?
Not that I know of. There shouldn't be anyone in the holes around here. The upper part is everything that we've ever taken care of.
So there's potentially like an underground cavern system under these that you guys don't know about?
I mean, there could be, but I've never tried to desecrate the remains of the area to kind of look into it.
Okay, gotcha. And so, Kat, this one in front of us is just like a pit that goes down, or is there like stairways that go down?
Nope,
or
it's
like...
just a pit. If you were to kind of
Okay.
like jump into it or whatever, you don't know how far down it is.
It's a skylight for the basement. Gotcha.
Right.
Do my dancing lights reach the bottom?
No, they do not.
Oh, so wait, how far does it go? Yeah, 120 feet. That doesn't reach 120 feet.
No.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
my word.
So, it is farther than 120 feet for sure. So it's probably about, yeah, even farther than that. As I can only reach about that far with my lights. Hmm. That is not fun. I wonder what's down at the bottom.
Maybe the last building has a way down.
Possibly. That would be nice.
Abaddon, you want to go touch on those chests over there before we get going?
Sure. I'll have to
Then
get
that was a
eaten by
joke.
one
It was a
again.
joke. It was a joke.
I'm still wanting to look. I'm curious with what things are in here.
Okay, just
Don't
don't go
eat
touching
any-
on them too hard.
Don't
I
eat it.
will walk up to the chests and inspect them from afar.
Okay. You walk up to the chests and inspect them from afar. They look like chests.
Alright.
Thomas will say those are usually things that patrons have left, and I would prefer that you did not desecrate the area here.
Of course. I'm not touching anything. I'm just looking mostly.
He's looking at you. He's keeping
He's
an
a little
eye
bit
on
shy
you.
about chests. Last time
I-
we ran into a chest, it tried to bite his arm off.
Ah,
Yeah, it was not fun.
I see. Mimics can be quite evil.
You
Yeah.
encounter a lot of mimics over there, Thomas?
Oh, I've read about them.
Can I check that? Oh, please
did
tell
not
me
mean to
that was
walk
not
that
like an
way.
actual.
No,
Okay,
no.
good.
Wait, what?
I clicked A and S at the same time, but it only registered my A and then my S.
Your
I
A
think
and
I'm
And
like-
just step to my spot and then go left, not step onto the boards.
I meant to go from here to here because you can do that, but it didn't register my button inputs. So no, I did not
Hmm.
walk over the middle.
high or low, Abaddon?
No.
Oh my!
Low.
No, you did. That's fine. You got this.
Nothing happens. You're fine. Please continue.
Okay.
So, Thomas, did you hear what we said about the people chanting?
You said something about people chanting?
Yeah, there's some
Donnie
people
did.
down below that were chanting.
Ah,
I didn't do anything.
didn't hear anything. Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Pretty confident, yeah. Like, and it stopped all of a sudden once Abaddon threw some lights down. So
Perhaps.
By the way, I've taken off my lights.
Perhaps the patrons have fallen into the caverns below and they're lost.
I feel like they would not survive a 120-foot plus drop.
Oh.
If they did, that would be incredible.
Miraculous.
Honestly. Yeah, that.
Well, I mean, maybe they found another way in. Maybe one of these other buildings has another way in that we can look at.
Possibly, but we should be aware of possible danger now.
Do you know if there's any way we can get
Well,
down there?
I don't. I was unaware that there were caverns beneath, but obviously there's a hole here, so perhaps it's a sinkhole or something.
Possibly. I will walk kind of outside.
About this time, well, I'm gonna say that you're
Yeah,
not
there it
beside
is.
each other.
Yeah, do you want to move me not on top of? Thank you.
You guys hear some noise coming from this direction,
Good.
and you see that these caskets over here, this first one is starting to shake a little bit, and
this is fine.
it's beginning to move over. From what
I
you
like to
can
set
tell.
everything on fire.
Okay, so this
So-
is a surprise round. I'm gonna put everybody in the thing.
Let's set everything on fire.
So go ahead and roll me some.
Mm,
Maybe we shouldn't set everything on fire just in case it's pilgrims coming out. And it's like a secret staircase over there.
Is it initiative time? Yep, it's initiative
Why is the
time.
one that's not here going first?
He's not.
Gotta roll low. Let's go. I'm always last. Let's go. Frick.
Dawn Grave. I think Red goes ahead of you, yeah.
I
Yeah,
have a +1.
I have a not.
There we go. And you guys see coming out of this these little crypts over here, a ghastly looking creature with a little bit of flesh missing and blood red eyes, and he seems to be holding some type of long sword. And it's both of these. There we go. Apparently that one's nervous. And this one is unkind. Good, good.
Nice. Let's go. What up, unkind and nervous man?
Nice. All right. Red, it is the first turn, and you see these two kind of popping out of these caskets over here. Now, you are an undead expert. Go ahead and roll me an intelligence check.
Advantage because favorite enemy?
Yes, advantage because favorite enemy.
There you go.
Nice.
13.
You haven't seen these ones before, but you have read about them in the book. You're pretty sure they're whites. So from what you remember, these ones, they are obviously undead, so you can smash them pretty hard. But they are also really good with dealing damage, and they're smarter than your average amount of undead. But these ones are strange. They seem to have a little bit of electric energy shooting around their body. So they seem to be kind of charged, for lack of a better word, coming out of that hole there. And it is your turn, Red. What would you like to do?
All right. It's like, everyone be careful. These things are smart.
Okay, so that's your bonus action to speak. Or I guess that's a free action. That's your free action to speak.
Is free.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark. Okay, we are Hunter's Marking this first one. Got it. Boom. Actually, we'll do that. There we go. Hunter's Marked. Got it. On it.
All right. See what happens.
Okay.
2
so
attacks.
Give me your damage. Or attacks. Sorry, you gotta hit it first.
26.
That hits.
Mr. Krabs over
And
here.
a 23.
And that hits.
So boom, 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 boom. Plus that. 34.
That's total damage.
Yeah, between the 2 attacks.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
And that's with your mace.
Yep.
Okay. You deal quite a bit of damage to this thing's torso and face, and it takes him like a champ, and he kind of like gets hit, boom, boom, and then turns back and looks at you with his mouth kind of hanging open. And he's still up. But he's damaged
that's my turn.
now. Yep. let me put he's been damaged since you all like to do that.
It's 36 because I forgot to add the +1 for the mace.
Okay, 36. Got it. Okay, got it. It is Dongrave's turn. Dongrave.
Hello. So I'm gonna ask. Can Thomas see these? He's back here with us, right?
He's behind this pillar. He doesn't.
He is
see
behind
them.
the pillar.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't. So I'm gonna let Thomas know that there's some spooky boys over there. And ask if that's normal for this area. And then, so the white that Red laid into still looking pretty okay.
Yep, still looking pretty okay.
All right, I'm gonna try and make it look less okay.
Okay. What are we
A little less
attacking?
okay.
My God, I hate this stupid game. So that's an 8.
Real close, but I'm afraid that misses.
I'm so upset. It was the 20 was right there. Okay.
Hmm.
All right, I cry a little bit.
Okay. Still have a bonus
And
action.
then, I guess I'm gonna here actually. Right here. Chill, Red.
You're gonna chill right
Hey.
there?
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Okay. Not gonna move or anything? Got it. Alright, Isaac's turn. You guys did say that there were thingies over there, so Isaac's gonna... I don't think he can make it, though, is the... He...
Where'd he go? He disappeared. Oh no, never mind. He's behind it. Never mind.
Yep.
Never
On your
mind.
screen, he's behind something. This is his full movement. I'm not going to use any of his special abilities, so we're just going to move him closer. He can't flank without also being flanked. So...
He'd probably try and steal my kill.
Yep, he would. So he's going to go here. Woo! No, not there. Isaac, gosh darn it. Okay, so Isaac's going to go up here. He can't attack this turn because he had to take 2 move actions to get over here. So that is his turn. It is Marco's turn. Marco can also not get anywhere. 15, 30, 5. He can at least get closer. Wow, Foundry, you be lagging today. He's gonna get here at least. Technically, him and Isaac are flanking this thing, but that's all that he can do. And Elise isn't gonna get that close. I just assumed Elise and Marco are going on the same turn, my bad. Anyway, Elise is gonna kind of just get here, and that's as far as she's gonna go. So Abaddon, it's your turn.
Hello. I'm going to... I probably should use my freaking ruler.
15.
I think that's about kind of where...
25.
Yeah.
Kind of hugging the building right now.
Yeah, move here so I can see the farther one there.
Okay.
In a better view.
That's your full movement. What would you like to do with that?
I'm going to... Yeah, I'll do that. I haven't done this in a while. I will say my words for my spell, and then I'll kind of cut with my hand a thread in time and pull out a bolt, and I'll throw it at that guy at the far side, and I'll cast Chaos Bolt at level 3 at him.
This one here?
Yes, and I'll hopefully hit him.
Okay.
That was almost a natural 1.
I did see that. That was
That was
terrifying.
spooky. But 18.
18 does hit.
So
damage?
No, 18. It only has 18 because it keeps adding my elemental affinity damage to it. So 18.
Got it.
To
All
him.
right. Still up.
All right. And then I will. No, that's my turn.
Okay. That is the end of your turn. So now it's their turn. This one. Well, you hit him, so he's gonna hit you.
Okay.
As this creature gets closer to you, you can kind of feel the electricity rolling off of his body, because you have obviously cast electric spells before, so it is elementally charged from what you can tell, Abaddon.
Oh, good.
And it is attacking you. It's holding a sword in one hand, and it's actually attacking you with his other hand. He's going to try to claw at you.
All right.
Ah, yes. Okay. So the claw, I get a 20 to hit.
Okay.
Yeah. And from the claw, you kind of feel it rake across your chest there a little bit, tearing your beautiful clothes.
Yep.
And you take 8 points of slashing damage, and you feel a little bit of an electric shock through them. But then it takes its sword and also tries to attack you. And gets another dirty 20 to hit you.
Okay.
This one hurts a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Here's my rolls. Do me shite. That was not a saving throw. Add another 3 to that.
Okay.
So 17. I did just a regular throw instead of a saving.
That's fine.
I have advantage on. Well, not advantage. I have extra proficiency. There we go.
So you feel that as this sword kind of like cuts into you, it seems to be drawing your life force out with it. But you, using your own energy from inside of you as you are a sorcerer, you kind of try to push it back a little bit. And instead of losing all of it, you do resist some of the energy that's afflicting you. And you lose 6 points of health as the necrotic damage kind of seeps your life force out into the creature. And you can kind of see some of the damage that you had done to this one heals from what it had just taken from you.
All right. So I lose 6 HP?
You lose 6 HP.
Okay.
And he looks healthier. And that is his turn. And then there's this one. Red is the only one that attacked him, so he's going to do basically the same thing to you, Red.
Get it.
Man,
The first one is the claw.
If you would have rolled 1 lower for any of those numbers, Kath, shield would have helped me.
I'm sorry.
But it didn't, because I'm like, if that's a 20, then it's still going to hit me.
A dirty 20 is what that was. All right, so the claw attack, Red, is a 13. I'm pretty sure that misses.
It does.
And then his sword attack is a dirty 20.
No, yeah, I can't do anything about that.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw. Dear Red.
Got it, boss.
Got it, boys, man.
It ain't great.
This one, unfortunately for you, you don't resist it as well as Abaddon did. So you feel this sword kind of cut into you, and you felt your life force be drained in the past by other undead creatures. And this
Literally
one's doing
last
it.
night.
Yep, this one's doing it to you again, and you take 11 points of damage, and he does appear much healthier from the life that he has taken from you.
You some bitch.
I believe. Yep, that is his turn. Top of the order, Red. Your turn.
I'm gonna need that back now, and just all 3 attacks on him.
All right.
Oh, hold on. I need to make a Constitution saving throw. 16. That keeps my hunter's mark.
Okie dokie.
Hey.
First attack.
Just say hey, Abaddon.
9.
No.
That misses.
Second attack. 20.
That hits. And your third attack.
No, hold on. I'm just doing the damage for this one.
All right. It's cool. It's cool.
So 17.
17. Very fair. Got it.
And bonus action. Fuck.
That misses.
10.
So you do a quick swing with your mace, and the second one kind of hits it on the backswing across the jaw there, and then you take your battle axe and just try to swipe at him real quick. But you're not sure if it's the battle axe, or the fact that he's an undead creature, but it kind of like breaks across the skin or something, but it doesn't seem to do any damage for the last one.
Mm.
Are you moving or anything else? Staying where you are?
Just with what I know about these, do I know if like all my weapons are gonna be good against these things still?
Since it's undead,
Yeah.
slashing and piercing probably does half.
Oh. Well, unfortunate. Yeah, that's my turn though.
Okie dokie. Dongrave, your turn.
Hello, it's me, Dongrave.
See these things attacking your friends.
How does Abaddon look?
He seems fine. His clothes are a little ripped. But that's about it.
Okay. Probably don't want to do that right now. Oh, here. We'll do this. I need a charisma save from the one that slashed Abaddon.
Okay, charisma saving throw. I got an 8.
Goodbye. For now.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Poop. There we go. For those that don't understand, Dongrave cast Banishment. Right? That's the one you were casting? That's what
Yep.
you were? Okay. So you cast Banishment on this poor creature, and it has poofed. So now there's just the one right now.
Okay, and then I can't do bonus action spells, so never mind.
Okay. Is that your turn then?
Yeah. That could be.
Okie dokie. Elise is going to rush over here and heal Abaddon for a little bit. Abaddon, you heal 4 points. Using a low spell on you. Hear me, sir?
Abaddon, you might be muted again. Haven't heard you in a while. You might also be AFK.
Okay, well, AFK Abaddon is over there. Somebody reminded me healed 4 points. Marco's going to try to attack this thing.
The more popular AFK arena.
Marco does hit the creature, but he doesn't have a magical sword, so Red, as you see him kind of swinging into it and making connections, it doesn't deal as much damage as it was against a fleshy creature. But he does deal damage to it.
Nice.
So
I got
then
my
it's
healing.
Abaddon's turn. Okay. Abaddon, the creature in front of you just kind of poofed out of existence, and now there's just the one over there.
Banishment. Hell yeah.
I mean,
Hell yeah.
you don't know if that's what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what that spell is myself as Abaddon, but outside of game, I know what that is.
Yes. But Abaddon just sees the creature go poof, and it's gone now, and
All
there's
right.
just the one.
I will take up my diamond then, and I will point it out to the other guy, and I will cast Chromatic Orb. Son of a... Does that hit?
Your chromatic orb misses.
Another one for the spell counter.
Put it on there, Abaddon. Get it up in the 40.
37 missed.
37.
That's more than one per episode.
And I guess I will then take 2 sorcery points, and I will quicken spell a cantrip, and I will quicken spell a firebolt. Does that hit?
You quicken spell a firebolt since your first chromatic orb went awry, and it misses.
Oh my!
38.
38. Yay. I hate this.
I'm afraid
I was
your spells
I was
have
like annoyed with myself. I'm in. Yeah.
Sorry.
Abaddon just kind of is like. I could like compose myself again
Mm-hmm.
until it's my turn again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this one is missing, so we're gonna go over to this one that y'all are fighting, and he's going to attack you again, Red.
Come get it.
He's gonna do multi-attack. It looks like the claw misses, but he got an 18 on the other one. Does that hit?
That hits.
All right. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
It ain't great. I am not rolling too good today.
Okay. Now, I should have mentioned this, so please make a note of this somewhere. You cannot actually heal this damage. You would have noticed this, Abaddon, when Elise tried to heal you before, because she noticed you took damage. From the life attack, you cannot heal that damage until you've taken a long rest.
Okay, so like the 6 that you said?
Right. So the damage from the claw would have
56 or
healed,
50.
but if you went over that, like if she
Okay.
had healed you over that, you didn't heal that.
Okay, so I'm down the 6 points, yeah?
You are down the 6 points permanently until you take a long rest.
Got it. I have written it down.
So, Red, last turn, I believe you took 11.
I took 11, yeah.
So you are down 11 points until you take a long rest.
They all
Plus,
still have so much more HP than me, so you're good.
plus another 8. As the sword cuts into your body once more, and you feel the necrotic damage just diving itself deeper into your core, and you know that you cannot heal this. It's like it's taken a piece of your soul. And that is his turn. Red, it's your turn.
All right. Well, hold on. Let me. No more Hunter's Mark.
No more Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark.
It's gone.
No. 18.
That hits.
19.
That hits.
And I'll roll those two. So, silver mace damage. 26.
He is still up, but is looking really, really bad.
16.
A 16 does hit.
And, hiya. Another 12.
That is just enough to take him down. So, Red, you have your mace, and you are just slamming this thing as he cuts into you, and your battle axe comes down and cuts into where his neck and torso kind of meet, and it sinks in really easily and cleanly, and you see the redness in the eyes begin to fade.
Good.
And it slumps. We're staying in order, though, because of what Dawngrave did. So Dawngrave, it is now your turn, unless Red would like to do something else.
Nope, that's all I can do. No, I guess I can pop over here, be like, all right, if you're coming.
Well, you don't know what happened. You turn around, and the other one just is gone. And it's Dawngrave's turn.
Okay, so the other one's dead now?
The one that they were fighting, yes, that one is dead.
Okay, I will mention that the other one will be back soon, within a minute or so. So, prepare yourselves.
Alright.
What's Thomas doing this whole time, man?
He seems to be praying. He is over here behind you, and he's praying.
Can I free action?
I mean, you have 8 rounds to prep. So during those 8 rounds, if you'd like to do something.
I'm gonna ask, can I still speak, or Probably not this round since I told everyone to prepare for the other one.
Yeah, I mean, you have, the 8 rounds, so you can
I guess that's fair.
tell me what you want to
One
say.
of those 8 rounds, I'm going to bless the 4 player characters.
Okay. Can you do that while also holding banishment?
I don't think banish is concentrate. Oh, it is concentrate. Look at that. Never mind. Well, I will prepare to bless my companions when they are ready. And I will ask them to let me know before a minute is up.
Okay. Abaddon, are you doing any prep work? Abaddon, are you muted? Okay, Red, are you doing any prep work?
Sorry, I was getting my tea.
Yeah, I'm just prepping, my spell of hit things.
The best
Okay.
spell.
I was like, so Thomas, you just gonna sit there and not do anything or what?
I was getting ready to cast a bless upon all of you.
Can I insight check that? Like, do I believe that he can bless all of us?
You can insight check it if you want.
Will that determine whether or not I think he can actually bless all of them? You know what? Never mind. I don't trust him.
I was gonna prepare. Just
I think he's just
Oh.
trying to sound helpful. I'm a little worried about this guy, TBH. What are you doing, Abna?
Yeah, what are you
I'm
doing,
gonna
Abaddon, for
prepare
your
a
rounds?
chromatic orb. I'm gonna just hold my diamond up in my hand, just kind of toss it up in the air and kind of catch it and just wait.
Okay. Isaac
Okay.
is also preparing to do the same thing Red is doing with the Curse Slam.
Okay. And everybody ready?
And Thomas, as you all begin to do your thing, does bless the whole party.
Oh my gosh.
He is only able to bless 3 people, though,
God, what?
because he blessed
Can I
himself.
ask that he blessed Isaac instead of me? No, it's fine. I changed my mind. I'm getting ready to do an actual attack move, so. Well, then I will prepare a guiding bolt.
He told you he was preparing to bless everybody, so he blessed himself and 3 others. That's what he did.
Alright, well that's a second level bless there, Thomas. I better see some other cool shit come from me in a second.
Wow, okay. Alright, so it is, I'm assuming you're gonna let banishment finish out?
As long as everyone's ready, yes.
Think everyone is ready. You are all going to get a surprise round on the creature because you are ready to smash. We will go from top to bottom.
Nice.
So, banishment runs out. Poof! The creature pops back into existence. Red.
Swingsies.
No!
Okay, Red.
Bless!
Look, I'm rolling. It's 1. I'm rolling like crap today.
You are
Man.
blessed.
Okay, well,
It makes it not a 1, right?
No, it doesn't make it not a 1.
it makes it a 9.
Dang it.
Oh, 1 though.
High or low, Red?
Low. Like I'm feeling right now.
No.
Like my rolls.
So,
Maybe if you start feeling high, you'll roll high.
Red, you were so ready to attack this thing when it popped out. Unfortunately, your hand had gotten a little too slippery from the sweat that you had been just waiting to attack it with. And as you go to swing it with the mace, you were a little too gusto in your swing, and you kind of swing down, and it slips out of your hand and flies past the creature, and you are no longer holding your mace. And it is over here.
Other fucker. I spend the rest of my turn going around to get my mace.
Okay. You do
I
not
need
leave
it.
his threat range. You go over there and are able to pick up your mace, but that is your whole turn. Next
Okay.
is Dawngrave.
You know what that means?
What does that mean?
Guiding bolt!
You're gonna miss.
Roll me an attack.
Fuck
Told
this
ya.
game!
You always miss your guiding bolts for some reason.
I do not always miss them. I got a 15.
Hey, a 15
sometimes.
hits!
Hell yes.
Barely.
Good enough.
Right at 15. Man, you are lucky Thomas blessed you.
26 damages of radiant
Woo!
type
Oh.
damages, and also the next attack made against this target has advantage.
Ooh. very nice. Well, the next would be Elise. She... What spell do you have, Elise? She's going to cast... I guess she'll just... She's just gonna hit it. So she's gonna move forward. Because she doesn't want to waste her spells, since we're all kind of trying to hit it. So she's gonna do her thing. And attack it with her mace. She... misses. So sad. Marco is also going to go down here and attack it. He has advantage since red is on the other side. Alright, Marco, what do you got for me, buddy? You got that. Okay, alright. You hit. Good. And, damage. 8. Boop. I mean, that's a little bit. Okay. Marco attacks with his longsword, and he does deal damage. Not a lot of damage, but he deals the damage. He does a little bit of something something. It is Abaddon's turn. This thing is in front of you, and it is angry as everyone's trying to smack it from all sides. Wait, did I miss Isaac? I did.
You did miss Isaac.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Isaac attacks before you. I apologize. Hold on.
Would Isaac have gotten the advantage too, since he's swinging?
Yes, Isaac has advantage. Because Abaddon's on the other side. The issue is, Isaac does not have a magical weapon. So. We're dealing... Okay, so Isaac hits with both of his. And... creature is still up. It takes half damage from whatever Isaac does. Now it's your turn, Abaddon. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't think spells... I mean, unless if you do it this way. But would I get advantage, or do spells not get advantage?
Wouldn't you have...
If it's a ranged or melee, you're firing at disadvantage.
Yep. If it's ranged. But if it's a touch attack, I think that would still be at advantage.
Yeah, well, I don't really have... I mean, all my spells are technically ranged, but there's no, like, disadvantage area. Usually, I don't think.
Well, if you fire a ranged attack in melee, you are at disadvantage.
Yep. No matter what kind of range.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Unless you have, like, point blank shot. But I
Well,
think
that's
that
not a
might
thing.
be... Okay, that's a 3.5 thing. Never
That's
mind.
a 3.5 thing.
Sorry. I liked 3.5. So, what would you like to do, Sir Abaddon?
Well, I mean, I was holding a thing.
You can still do it, but you're at disadvantage.
You are blessed, so maybe that'll get you there.
You are blessed.
Oh, yeah, I didn't actually know that, huh?
So, are you attacking?
Okay. Yeah, so I do have to roll a disadvantage then. I mean, yeah, I'm still gonna, yeah.
Alright. Give me your disadvantage.
Hey.
Hey,
Nice.
Still
it
hits.
still hits. Look at you hitting with
Look
a
at me
spell.
go.
Give me your damage.
I'm just going to... I mean, everybody around me would feel a little bit of heat, because I'm just going to make this big old ball of fire from this, and then just push it right into this guy's chest,
Okay.
dealing 24 damage.
Okay. That finishes him off with everybody blasting him and attacking him. Abaddon, you kind of push this fire directly into his square before he has a chance to really react. And he technically goes down.
Nice.
Why do you say technically?
No, he's down. He's unconscious. He's on the ground.
That's fine. I'm just trying to figure out why you said technically.
No reason. Don't worry about it. All right, this one's dead. You guys are out of combat.
I'm gonna go over to this one, and just because I'm mad at it for taking all that HP from me, I'm just gonna hit it a few more times with the mace.
Okay. Elise comes up to you, concerned because you are wounded, and she says, "Here, I can heal you with that. Hold on, give me a second."
I don't think you can.
I can't?
No. There's something about that creature that attacks not just your body. You can try, but I don't think it's gonna work.
She is going to attempt to heal you. She expends a spell slot. It does nothing. But she tries really hard, and she's cute doing it.
I appreciate the effort.
She's doing her best.
Yep. Since the creatures are dead, the bless kind of falls after the amount of time. He doesn't, like, re-bless you guys or anything. Well, it seems that we've taken care of some of the evilness in this area, at least. Perhaps we should, step away and regroup?
I'm still feeling fine.
Maybe.
How's everybody else feeling? And how are we all doing?
I've been better, but I've been a lot worse too.
This is fair.
I mean, I'm fine.
Which one of them says that?
That's Elise. It's my girly voice. I'm fine.
Oh, it's good to hear.
I mean, if we want to keep looking around, that's fine. But if there's more of these things, maybe we should, I don't know, look around or something more. What you guys doing?
Wise.
Tell me your plans.
Well, so
Let's
Are we-
keep looking around, figure something out.
do we want to? I'm concerned about the rest of these caskets having spooky guys, but I also don't want to desecrate this holy ground.
Well, I think
Is
it's
it-
only fair that we check them. Just a quick peek inside to see if they're ghoulishy like those other ones.
That's
Is
Thomas.
it
Yeah.
desecration if we're
I give you my blessing.
Perfect.
Can I, Abaddon, hold a first level chromatic orb?
Sure.
Not
you-
like not like do much, but just like have everything prepared just in case something does pop out. Then I can fire it as soon as I see something.
Yes. You
Okay.
are ready to cast a spell. Yes.
I'm like looking over all the rest of them, scanning.
So when you're looking at these caskets, Dawngrey, before you start even messing with them, you notice that the ones after the first two, they're kind of broken a little bit. It seems like light's going into them. This one over here, you can clearly see that there's nothing. Like there's a bones, like just a full body of bones inside.
Bones.
But it looks like it's just somebody who had been laid there to rest in the past. So which other ones? Because you can see in this one from outside, and this one, and these two if you get close enough. These two back here just have bones in them. Do you want to get close to these two and kind of take a quick peek inside through the slats?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
sticking close by in case anything pops up?
Okie dokie.
Can I guidance myself?
I mean, if you really want to.
What does that mean?
Do it!
I
Okay,
guidance
usually.
myself.
Okay, you guidance yourself.
Guidance.
Give me a
What am I doing?
perception.
Perception?
Why
What
don't
am
we
I
do
doing?
guidance more often?
I guidance constantly on myself. So I never know when you guys are gonna do something.
Hey.
Good.
Very
This better
nice.
be full of like loot.
You look through the slats of the two next to you, and inside you do see the bones of other creatures, but these ones, not creatures, I'm sorry, humanoid type figures. And in these ones, you do see that they seem to be fully clothed in like night attire, like blue and red type clothing that's kind of like hanging on the bones there. And one of them does have a giant shield that he's sitting under, and the other one has a giant greatsword that he's kind of holding on to in death.
But not ghoulish looking, right? Like they're
Not
gonna wake up.
ghoulish looking, no.
Okay.
But they are
Look,
holding
they're gonna
weapons.
Pop up in
Can
your
that
face
can
for a
that
second.
can that crit success carry over to the other one?
Yes. So you push the other one over, and kind of like look inside. Not push it over, but like you lift the lid to look inside. This other one's empty.
Hey, Thomas, is
Yes.
it normal for this to be empty? Like empty? Like there's nothing in here empty?
There shouldn't be. I mean, there should be. You know what I mean. There should be things inside of it. Is the holy body missing?
It's like empty.
Oh dear. I don't know. It's very strange. I suppose somebody could have stolen the body. He's looking very concerned.
Well, I mean, I guess none of these look like they have spooky boys like the first two did. So, do we want to make our way into the big building and see what's what in there?
Red, Abaddon?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yes, 100%. Sorry, I was blowing my nose.
So long as you guys are confident nothing else is gonna pop out and follow us behind, I think we should check out the big building.
I'm
Elise,
feeling confident.
Marco, and Isaac agree. All right. So to the big building.
Wonderful.
Sounds good.
I will move
Oh,
the
hello,
tokens with
lag.
you guys in a second. Yeah, I'm lagging. Hold on. Don't go inside yet. I have to remove the top.
Not trying to.
All right,
As might be.
this one also has a door that you have to open. It also looks like this door was recently replaced on this one.
That's good.
So it's kind of got a nice thick bit to it. As you go to push on the door, it feels as if it's been locked, or perhaps something is hanging against the inside of it.
Is what?
That's what you see. So you go to push on the door, and it's either locked, or something's pushing against the inside of it.
Like, do you think it's barred or just locked?
Are you asking me as a DM or your companion?
I'm asking you as a DM.
You
Like,
are
how does it
unsure.
feel?
When you're
Can it like
pushing
open
on
at
it,
all or no?
you don't feel any give on it, but you don't see anywhere for a lock to be sitting.
I would hang on. Let me make sure I still have detect magic. Yes, I will cast detect magic.
Okay. Ritually cast, or do you have it prepared?
I have it prepared. I'm not ritually casting.
Okay. You said that with a question mark.
Well, like I just it's.
Well, in the
it's
past,
not-
you've ritually casted it, so I was just...
Yeah, but you still have to have it in your list to be able to do that. I thought, unless I'm just a big dump. On your list, as in prepared.
Right. Because you're a cleric. I just wanted to know if you were spending.
I
a
am
spell
not
slot.
ritually. Yes, I'm spinning a spell slot
Cool.
to cast detect magic.
All right. You cast detect magic, and the building in front of you is radiating magic.
Guys, this building seems to be magical.
Oh.
Does it seem like that would be locking the door or holding. Let me ask Thomas about this. Thomas, can you think of
Yes.
any reason why there'd be some magic holding this door shut?
Holding the door shut? No.
Yeah.
As you're kind of asking him this, your eyes focus a little bit more on the magic, and it is not directly behind the door. It seems to be further
Okay.
in.
Is there any trick to opening this door, Thomas?
There
You know this
shouldn't
place.
be. I don't remember. The last time I was here was a couple years ago, and there wasn't a door here then.
Oh,
Is there any gaps in the door at all, like underneath anywhere, like or even in like a rubble that like you could like a small thing could squeeze through?
Like a rat?
Yeah.
The door's pretty well fitted to this particular archway for this burial.
Okay.
I mean, you could probably like get all the way down and kind of like look under it like a cat would do. So sure, you could like get down on your hands and knees in the dirt if you would like to look underneath the door.
I mean, like, is there any like holes that like a small creature could fit through?
Holes? No. The only thing you could kind of see is maybe underneath the door or above the door where the crack would be where it would open and close.
Is it a wooden door?
It is a wooden door.
I just hold my mace. I've got the universal key.
we've got to. Well, so this wasn't here last time you were here, Thomas. So this door's probably not like super sacred or anything, right? So you can just blow it down.
I mean, sure, as long as you don't destroy anything behind it.
We'll be careful.
If you want to, I could. If you make a small hole in the bottom, I could crawl through as like a tiny creature.
All right.
Well, that's right. You do have poly, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I will work on making a small hole with the mace, just enough to bust through so he can crawl in as a bug or something.
Okay, so with the mace, you would like to make a hole at the bottom of the door.
Well, it doesn't matter where it's at, just a hole.
A
Okay.
hole somewhere where I could crawl through.
Well, we're gonna have to do some damage rolls.
Okay.
It's obviously a still thing, so you're gonna have to break through it a little bit.
So how do you want me to do this?
Give
Like
me
me?
one damage roll of your mace first. So you got a good angle on it with your mace, and you are ready to smash the door. Give me your damage.
Don't you have
7.
axes you could use?
I mean, yeah.
That'd be a bit better than a mace. I'm saying it's an Abaddon.
But it's magic.
I mean, I don't know if the door is magical. Dawngrave, is the door magical?
No. The magic coming from this place didn't really seem to be related to the door.
Oh,
There you go.
Battle axe it is.
Okay.
All right.
The battle axes helps you create the hole much quicker than the
I'll be
mace
two-handing
would
it.
have. So you are easily able to make a hole for Abaddon to squeeze
you
into
go.
if he casts his
Fuck.
thing. It takes you a couple rounds, Red, but you get it. You get it. All right, Abaddon. What are you polymorphing into?
All right. And I'm like thinking really hard and just being like, okay, go in, check out the area, get out, and I'm like putting like a list in my head as
Mhm.
I know I won't be as probably smart when I change.
Okay.
So I will turn. Actually, hold on.
I'm holding.
I figure which creature
Oh,
would be
no,
better for this.
say.
Definitely not this one. This one is not as great. Actually, wait, maybe it is.
OM Jigglypuff.
What? All right, yeah. I will cast polymorph for myself
Uh-huh.
and turn myself into a rat.
Okay. You turn
Kinda
yourself
like-
into a rat.
Squeak a bit, and then I'll crawl into the hole.
Okay. Squeak a bit, crawl into the hole. When you get onto the other side, you kind of look around and you look up and you see that it seems that a pillar has fallen against the door on the inside.
I'm able to get inside or like move my
Oh
character
yeah,
inside the
you
look,
are
or
able.
no?
You are able to get in there, but you
I'm
don't
on the roof.
see. I know you're on the roof, but you don't see much more around that unless you're going to keep walking around. That's
Yeah, I
what
want
you
to scout
see.
some of the area. Yeah.
Okay. So Abaddon, this is what you see. Everyone outside does not see this.
Okay.
So you're kind of scouting around. It's a lot more like the other stuff. You see skulls lining the edges up there. You can't really see that high, but you see a couple of them hanging over the edge there. So you assume there are.
Assume that there's stuff there.
Yeah, you assume that there's stuff there.
Right. I'll kind of do like a full like circle of the area.
Sure. You
Like
don't
rat
see
form.
up there at all. You're too short. You just assume that those are all skulls up there.
Okay. What is this here? Do I recognize?
It just
this?
seems to be like a crevice in the wall where there was probably a suit of armor or something held, but it's currently empty.
Okay. Like walk around most of it. And then I'll kind of like crawl back out.
And you guys, it takes Abaddon a long time to crawl in there and then crawl back out.
And then I will poof back into myself.
Welcome back.
Oh, hello. That was interesting. The door is being blocked by a pillar. So that is what is against the door.
Did it look like super heavy?
I mean, it looked big, but I was small,
That's fair. Perspective shift and all that.
so I couldn't tell you.
Well, maybe Red and Isaac can get it out of the way.
There possibly, I mean, if you break the door off its hinges, then you possibly we could get in that way.
Well, I'll get to work.
Okay, Isaac will come up and help you, and you are able to kind of like smash in the door. I'm assuming you're just trying to have it like collapse or something into you.
Yeah, that way we can get in
Okay.
without destroying everything, because I don't want Thomas to lose his mind.
Right. Abaddon, can you move? Isaac's gonna come
All
up
right.
and take your spot and do the whole,
Mhm.
Here we go. Alright, so you and Isaac are kind of hacking away at this door as gently as a barbarian and ranger can. Eventually, you've made enough notches in the door that you see it start to buckle, and it seems to be falling outward towards you.
Kind of do one of these.
Yep, you do one of those. Oh, Alex, you moved me. Hold
Sorry, I don't know why I did that. That was weird.
That was weird.
So you guys have plenty of time to kind of move out of the way, and the door buckles a little bit, and then it crashes onto the ground in front of you, and it looks like a wooden pillar that was kind of held up inside the door there falls down with it. It seems to be rotted and falling apart, and as you look inside, that wooden pillar does appear to be one of the ones closer right near the front door there. Hold on. I will get that as soon as you stop lagging the Foundry. Okay. So now you guys can clearly see inside. And it is more of what you saw in the other buildings with the skulls around the edges and kind of looking around. Would like to go inside. Or whatever you want to do. Your choice. It's your game. What do you want to do?
So, are we entering the building? I didn't see. Would rat form me be able to remember everything well?
You remember everything from the floor. Everything was really
Okay.
tall.
Everything was very tall in there from what. Maybe that was me just because of perspective.
Did the floor seem stable?
Cat, did the floor seem stable?
As a tiny mouse? Oh yeah, it held your weight without any kind of issue.
Oh, it was plenty strong.
All right, I'm heading in.
Okay.
I'm just gonna...
So you walk in there, Red, and you see more of those skulls kind of ritualistically placed around the edges. Both the inside and outside this area seems to have a lot more in it. There's an inner ring and an outer ring. And it seems it's just a solid stone wall on the inside. as you're making your way around.
Yeah. 10 investigation. It's the best investigation I've rolled in a long time.
You are investigating all the way around the ring, and as you get closer to the back...
It wasn't letting me move there for a second.
Okay. As you get closer to the back, you do see two little brazier-looking things where they could be holding like a little bit of oil or something to burn inside of it, and in between them seems to be a bronze sword with a matching scarab to go with it.
Hmm.
Just assume that Isaac is with you, but I'm not going to move him with all the lag.
Fair.
Well, this might be worth taking in Spark, so I guess I'll pocket it.
Do it up.
You're taking the sword?
Yeah.
Okay. You take the sword.
Can I look back at the crevice in here now that I'm back in my, human form?
Sure.
Do I notice anything different about it, or like what could have been there at some point?
It probably held some kind of armor or something that usually goes in those kind of crevices that is no longer there. Probably stolen or thieves or something.
Okay. If you want to try to see if there's any hidden passageways in this building, as I know that we were looking for that possibly for a way down, correct?
Do I still have detect magic up?
You do still have detect magic up. The magic seems to be, how long does that last? Was it a minute? Hold on. Up to 10 minutes is the duration. Okay. It has not been 10 minutes yet. So as you enter this area there, we'll say that you're very close to the end of your detect magic, but you are able to sense that there is some magic coming from the scones on the side of the walls where you would put like torches and things like that. Also, the sword that Red pocketed is also glowing magically, as well as the two braziers next to it. And about that time, as you're kind of looking around because Red is investigating very deeply and you're not noticing anything red, that's about the time that your detect magic would fade.
Okay.
Would you guys like to pause, or is somebody muted that shouldn't be, or?
Oh, so is this another door?
Sorry.
Or is this what is that? This area here in front of
I think
me?
it's like a wall.
So that's what I was telling
wall.
Abaddon. This is just a crevice in
Yeah.
the wall. The stone behind it with your investigation just seems like a solid stone wall. Abaddon was, I don't know if you were talking out loud, but it's probably where something would have been sat, like a suit of armor or something, to face
I did kind of
the sword on the other side.
Yep. I did kind of say it out loud, and then I also asked the group to, if you want to look for any way of maybe like a secret passage, or if you want to go check back at the other building that had the hole and go down that way.
Can I take a mace and like thump on this wall a little bit, see if it's hollow?
With
Or
your
if it's just-
investigation, it all still seems super thick stone. I mean, even just knocking on the wall, it seems like stone. Solid.
Ooh, that lag is real though.
Yeah. If you guys would like, we are near the end of our session for this evening, so you can kind of think on it, and we can come back next week if you would like. Unless there's something else you want to try.
Donget hasn't really said much of what he's discovered.
No, I share the information. It's fine. I'm dealing with an issue. Sorry.
It's
okay, all good. Oh, do we want to try to light the braziers then, or maybe do something with the torch holders?
We could try lighting them, see what happens.
Alrighty. I know I don't have any torches myself. Kath, are there torches in the sconces?
Nope, they are
I
know a guy who likes torches.
I also know a guy.
I've got a torch.
Ooh, wonderful.
Alright, that's one torch.
Just hold on. Abaddon, light me up.
I will hold in my hand a firebolt and then kind of like hold it over his thing. I will light his torch with firebolt.
Okay.
But, like, making sure to be like over it as I'm casting it, so it lights fire.
Sure. You light his torch with your fire. I will allow it.
Is there any? So these brazzers here, you said they had like some sort of oil in them, or it looks like they could have oil.
They could have oil or hold something
Mm.
of flammable substance. Yes.
Anybody have any oil?
Do you have any alcohol?
Not on me.
What do I have in my inventory?
I don't know. What do you have in your inventory?
Not a lot.
Yeah, same.
I'm gonna go ask Thomas if he's got like some ritual oils or something on him that he would use.
That would be good. Anything just to light it.
Got any essential oils, Thomas?
Do you
Oh,
have
wait, is he with
lavender?
us? He's with us, right?
Yeah, Thomas was with you this whole time.
Okay, so well then I ask Thomas that.
And Thomas will say to Red, "You're gonna put that back, right?" And he's kind of fumbling in his bag.
Oh, what back?
The sword that you stole.
I didn't see Thomas anywhere near me, otherwise I wouldn't have taken it.
I did tell you everybody was in there with you. I just can't move them. Because
Oh,
of the lag.
right. Oh, it might be a key to something a little later on.
Okay, and he's gonna fumble around in his bag some more. I don't have much. I have some holy water. Do not have any oil. Do have a torch. I can contribute 1 torch.
Wow.
If you guys would like, we can just pause here and you can think on it through next week for this puzzle.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. That way you can, because I thought I had oil on me, but I may just be an idiot, and I'm thinking of a different character.
It's also possible Isaac may have the oil, but I'm not looking at his character sheet.
Yeah.
So we'll call it here for today, and we will pick back up at this puzzle next week. Thank you
Nice.
everybody so much for chilling with us in the chats. I hope you had a good time while we are poking some undead chamber of thingies. And we will see you again next week, where hopefully we'll figure out this puzzle.
Hell yeah.
Goodbye, everybody. You're amazing. See you
Good night,
later.
everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I do
Have a good
appreciate you
night.
taking the time to like give us time to work on the puzzle, because I'm an idiot. I can't do puzzles.
No, you're not.